12th class, 3rd chapter, current electricity, 16th session, and this is about parallel connection of cell. Parallel connection. Again, for identical cells we are discussing. Consider there are so many cells like this, E1, E2, E3, etc. Like this. So many cells like this, connected parallelly. Okay, so many cells. Such M cells are there. And that combination of cells is connected to an external resistor, capital R. All are identical cells of EMF E and internal resistance R. EMF E, internal resistance R. ER, etc. to an external resistor, capital R. Now the same procedure I am applying here also. I take it as a single cell. I consider it as a single cell. And I call it as the effective cell. Since they are connected in parallel, end points are same, just like potential difference, EMF will be the same. Because EMF and potential difference are all depending only on end points. End points are same for all. So the EMF is same, so we say EMF is same. Okay, and they are all effective, they are all identical resistors, small r, connected parallel to each other. So if there are M's resistors connected to parallel, the effective resistance will be R by M, that we studied before itself, connected to an external resistor, capital R. Got it? Now what is current? Current will be effective EMF divided by effective resistance. This is what the current is. Effective EMF is E divided by, see, now the same current will pass through both. The same current will pass through both, right? So it will be R plus R by M. Now you can take this M constant, so it will be E divided by MR plus R by M. So that will be equal to ME divided by MR plus R. That is the equation for the current. I equal to ME divided by MR plus R. Now we will discuss about the various cases. Case 1 is with external resistance much greater than internal resistance. So there you can say the current will be equal to ME divided by, you have to neglect this term, and you have to keep it here. So M and M will be cancelled, E by R. So current is equal to current due to one cell only, because there is only one cell. Current due to one cell. Means even though you connect so many cells in parallel, you are getting the intensity of current only due to one cell itself. So there is no use in connecting cells in parallel when you consider the intensity of current. But you should understand one thing, the current capacity will increase when you connect so many cells in parallel. Current capacity increases means current will flow for more time. That's what the current capacity means. Current will flow for more time when connected in parallel, but the value of the current will remain the same, whether you are connecting it one cell or two cells or n cells, with the external resistance much greater than the internal resistance. Now the case 2 will be with a very rare situation, like external resistance is much less than the internal resistance. There I can say I will be equal to ME divided by, we are neglecting this term, R, so it will be equal to M into E by R. So that is M into current due to one cell. Current due to one cell. So series combination we opt when the external resistance is high, and parallel resistance parallel combination of cell we opt when internal resistance is much greater than the external resistance, when looking to the intensity of current, or when we look to the magnitude of current. Okay, so that's about parallel combination of cells.